Hey y'all, Weldon and Jill here. We have a new friend, Tony Cosgrove. Works with Jill at Republic National Distributing. Tony has brought in 3 wines and they're gonna do the description and try them. And I'm just gonna go off camera, listen, and have a glass of another kind of wine. So go at it, kids.
Well, hi again, everybody. It's been a while, but we are finally back. And since Halloween is coming up, we thought we'd kind of do a Halloweeny theme. So all these wines that we're having today, either the label is very Halloween-centric or there's some story about devils and demons. And I'm with Tony today, and he's going to tell you all about this Conchitoro Casiello del Diablo.
Hi everybody, really pleasure to be here, and so glad Jill invited me. Fun and great wine story here for a Halloween theme is the Conchitoro Casiello del Diablo. Now there was a man named Don Melchor Conchitoro that came over 150 years ago and immigrated into Chile. Story was he had a really fantastic, beautiful, prized collection of wine that he brought from overseas, from the old world, and he had this locked up in a secret cave down in his cellars with an iron gate. But secrets about hidden treasures always get out, and the townspeople figured out that there was a secret treasure stash of prized wines, and they started to pilfer, and he noticed his reserves dwindling low. So Don Melchor actually came up with the idea that to play a trick, he created the myth that there's the devil inhabited these cellars and it was cursed. So the townspeople were just so worried about that and so superstitious that it was beautiful. It was the best security system from 200 years ago. Just have a devil's curse. But a beautiful Sauvignon Blanc, very crisp, very light. Most of the grapes are coming from the Casablanca region, which is about 100 miles northwest of Santiago. You have cool climate, cool waters coming from the ocean to make this wine really crisp and refreshing. Lovely citrus, no oak, and just a great rocking chair, easy to drink wine.
Great wine, great price, reasonable, yummy.
There you are.
Thank you. We'll be back. So here we are off to our first red wine, and as you can see by the label, definitely Halloween. I mean, this would be perfect. And this is Chronic Cellars from Paso Robles, and again, I'm going to turn this over to Tony.
Thanks, Jill. She's making me do all the heavy lifting for you guys today, which is, I guess that's part of the Halloween spirit as well. But I mean, what a fun bottle. Especially for those that are entertaining, putting on maybe some kind of a Halloween themed party, the skeleton, there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of approachability in the label, and the idea behind this was simply that using chronic, the good stuff, to make a wine. Chronic Cellars actually has a number of standalone varieties, and they do one of my favorites, the Purple Paradise Red Blend. This is a really fun wine. It really blends Zinfandel, Syrah, and a little bit of some of the more obscure Rhone varieties into this. But again, taking what Paso Robles has to offer from California, where you've got a cooling climate in a very, very warm area of California. So you can get a lot of ripe fruit phenolics coming through in the wine. This is blended, so it's Zinfandel medium body, tons of blackberry jam, preserved cherry cola, a very delicious wine. Would you agree?
This is terrific wine.
And it's silky smooth, but a perfect wine, especially for a cocktail party or something where you're not serving food, because there's not a lot of bitterness in the wine that you would need to mitigate with protein. But a lot of fun.
Little spice, little jam, little spicy jam. That's good.
Yeah. So, and I'm glad you picked up on that, because there's a lot of French oak on the barreling here, and the winemakers will use a lot of new oak, so you can get some of that brown spice and pepper. But I think this is just a fun wine. Go by your grocery store, go by your wine shop, look for this thing. It's a
Cocoa Man too.
There you go. And what a great party! You walk into your Halloween party and you see this. It's going to be an instant conversation, because one, they're going to want to know where the chronic is, but two, you've got some nice delicious red wine to pour. So hey, cheers.
Good.
And we've got one more red coming.
Well, we are here with our second red wine, and we are going on to Freak Show from Michael David. And we love Michael David up at the cafe. Great wines from Lodi. I'm going to let my cohort here, Tony, talk to you a little bit about it.
Well, thanks, Jill. Another great conversation piece when you're going to your party to entertain. So our fruit today is coming from Lodi. Lodi is a little bit of a warmer area, and you get a lot of ripeness in your fruit. So really nice, round, red fruit, very, very jammy, very, very delicious, and just shows some of the power. A lot of fun with this label, which has a little bit of a Where's Waldo effect that's coming on, and it's just another one of the added value to this wine. Not only is it just delicious juice, but you have all this really fun eye candy all over the label, which makes it a lot of fun at parties. The Freak Show name and the concept behind that came from Michael Phillips, David's brother and co-owner of the winery. His wife Chrissy would collect circus memorabilia, and she had so much that it really just kind of became a whole label concept for them. On that also, they reserved the Strongman for Cabernet as a very powerful grape with some tannin, some texture, some structure. Beautiful, beautiful Lodi fruit. Great oak presentation on this one. It's soft, it's silky. It's a very, very yummy wine. I get lots of black and red fruit. There's beautiful oak notes that comes through, almost a kiss of vanilla and some brown baking spice in this one. But again, another wine that's that amazingly 95-point rated wine, and this is a wine that you can get for under $20 a bottle. So you can flex a little bit on this one because the wine is fantastic. It's drinking so great. But really love this wine. I love the winery. Great people. They're great supporters of New Mexico. Always down. And so this is fun because it's a little tied back to what we do here. Almost, could you call it semi-local wine?
Yes.
All right.
Semi-local.
I like it too. But here, I just on behalf of Weldon and Jill here on our Wine Wednesday, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave us some comments. If there's something that we can talk, a question we can answer, some wines you want us to kind of review, boy, I'd love to read that in the comments, and we can kind of make this a little bit more personalized for you, the subscribers. So anyway, Jill.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
By the way, it is gorgeous up here at the cafe. While we have this weather, hurry up and come for lunch. Food's fabulous, cafe's fabulous. Weldon and I thank you for watching all these years, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye. Happy Halloween.